Hi, my name is Kirsten Welch, and this is my IPS 410 capstone project on debt repayment. I will focus on three areas: problem selection, research and data, and implementation of a solution. So why debt repayment, you ask? I was struggling myself to pay off debt, and my purpose in life is to help others. Right now, I'm helping others by teaching them financial education. I've used knowledge from many of my IPS courses throughout this project, starting with design thinking, integrative thinking, and understanding data. I use these courses to identify a problem, create a solution, create a survey for data collection, and analysis of the data that I collected. My research on this project started in IPS 406, integrative thinking. I researched repayment solutions such as debt consolidation, budgeting, and the snowball method. Now you know about my initial problem. Next, I'll tell you more on how I expanded my research and found a solution. In IPS 410, the capstone course, I expanded my research. I did this by creating a survey and surveying 10 participants, ages 24 to 57. I asked them about if they had considered debt consolidation. Here you can see 50% of participants considered debt consolidation in the past. When asked about purchases, it looks like 50% of purchases made by my participants are considered unneeded purchases. This is not a great way to remedy your debt. When making payments on credit cards, do you pay more than the minimum payment? 80% say that they make higher than the minimum payment on a monthly basis. Here I wanted to learn about types of debt that everyone has. It looks like all participants have debt. The most common is credit card debt, and the least common is a personal loan. Here I wanted to know if others were saving for the future. You can see that all participants are saving for the future, with savings accounts coming in second to 401k. It looks like 70% of my participants are carrying a balance on a credit card. This is okay if that credit card has a 0% interest rate. Otherwise, they could be paying more for their debt. Here I wanted to know about spending habits. It looks like one person doesn't have any of these monthly services, and the most common is streaming services. I believe it is hard to pay off debt while also maintaining my monthly expenses. 70% of participants answered that they believe this is true, and that's the type of thinking I want to change. Here I wanted to learn more about spending habits and see what could be cut to help others save money and repay their debt. It looks like merchandise and restaurants are really high when those are two good ways you could cut money and save for the future. Now we know about the research and what I have asked everyone. Now let's talk about how I implemented this research to learn more. The finale. The last step was implementation of a solution. We started by filling out a monthly budget tracker for the month of March. After filling out this tracker, we looked for potential savings. We were able to see that if she changed her cell phone carrier, she would be able to save close to $130 per month that she could put towards other bills. As you can see, financial health starts early. We then went on to complete projected budget trackers for April and for May. After these trackers were completed, we did a comparison of the 3 months, March, April, and May, to see the differences in the expenses. After seeing the differences in her expenses, I was able to take the data and create charts to show change in monthly expenses and also to show income versus monthly expenses. Altogether, as we have seen, debt repayment is possible through many different solutions. The key is finding out which option is best for you. I believe my project was a success as both I and another person were able to use 2 different prototypes and decrease the amount of debt we owe. Debt is something all Americans have in some capacity and can seem impossible to pay off. I'll leave you with this. Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Thank you.